Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am filming a Coachella makeup look. I love Coachella, I love everything about it. Every year I always look forward to seeing all of the outfits that people are going to wear and all of the makeup. So I thought that I'd just go ahead and create a makeup look that would be perfect for any festival because I know that a lot of spring festivals are coming up. So if you would like to see how to get this look, then just keep watching. Okay, so to prime the face, I'm going to spray a little bit of this Smashbox primer water as usual. And then for foundation, I'm going to be using my Infallible Pro Glow in the shade 208 Sun Beige. This is just my ride or die, guys. I can't stop using it. And I still haven't bought my Luminous Silk foundation. So I've just been using this in the place of it, but they're so much alike that I don't really care. Well, I'm just going to use my Beauty Blender to apply this. And I'm going for a really glowy look today because I just feel like Coachella is so just about glitter and shimmer and the glow. So I think this foundation is perfect for this look. Definitely don't be afraid to try this if you have oily skin because it's made for normal to dry skin, but I have oily skin. Just make sure you set it really well. Highly recommend this foundation. I've been using it for the longest time now and I can't seem to use anything else, so definitely go grab this if you're looking for a drugstore foundation that's really good or a foundation for the spring and the summer. For concealer, I'm going to be mixing these two. This is the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer and then the Age Rewind by Maybelline. And I've been really liking this little concoction. But I'm just going to apply the NARS concealer first, just in that triangular shape. And down the bridge of my nose, and the forehead. And then I take this Age Rewind concealer and I will put a little bit on my pinky and I will just put that in the very inner corner where my dark circles are the darkest, and I have a blue tint under my eye, so it really helps kind of get rid of that. And then I'm going to spray my Beauty Blender with some Fix Plus. Okay, so next I'm going to take my Beauty Blender and I'm going to put a little bit of the Matte and Poreless Translucent Powder by Maybelline on this, and I'm just going to pat that wherever I put my concealer. And I've been loving using my Beauty Blender to put on powders like this. I feel like it applies it so much better than a brush does, and it kind of just melts it into the skin more and it gives it that airbrush look. And then to set the rest of my face, I'm going to just use a brush, a big fluffy brush, and put this wherever else I need it. And also just ignore the stamp on my hand. I went out last night, so yeah, just excuse that. And next I'm going to contour with my KKW contour kit. Like usual, I'm just going to warm my face up with this color first and then go in and chisel my cheeks with this color. My life goal is literally to go to Coachella. It's my dream. I just want to go so badly and I'm just obsessed with everything about it. One day it's happening. I can promise you that. And now I'm just gonna contour my nose just a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera because y'all seen this a lot, so I don't want to bore y'all. Eyebrows are done. I just used my brow definer by Anastasia as usual, and I actually switched from Ebony, the shade Ebony, to Granite. Ebony was a little bit too brown for my hair color, and I wanted something a little bit darker because my hair is super dark. So I got this color, and it matches the tone of my hair so much better, and I feel like I use less product because it's darker. Okay, now for the eyes, I'm going to go in with this brown shade from the Carly Bible palette, and I'm actually going to mix a little bit of this more orange shade with that too, and this will just act as our transition color. I know I feel like I've used this palette so much lately, but I just love it. It's so good, and I just love all the colors. And these two shades are so good for like any look. So, oh my gosh, I'm a mess right now. I am a mess. Anyways, okay. So yeah, I love this palette, and I can't stop using it. But I'm gonna try some new stuff. I promise. Okay, next I'm going to take a little bit of a denser brush with the shade Saddle from the Patrick Star MAC palette. I'm just going to keep that lower in my crease and kind of define it a little bit more with this shade. Okay, going back to the Carly Bible palette, I'm going to use this purple shade, and I'm going to take this tapered blending brush by Sigma, and I'm going to keep this shade in my outer corner. And I'm just kind of feathering this in a little bit in circular motions. Okay, so I want a little bit more brown in there. So I'm going to take this brown shade and just go over that a little bit and blend it out. Okay, and now for the star of the show, I'm going to take Kitten Karma by Stila. And this is one of their Magnificent Metals liquid eyeshadow, and it's so good. I love this. I've used it once or twice before, and it's so pretty. So I'm just gonna take this and keep this in the inner corner of the eye for now, and then I'm just going to drag the rest of it out without dipping it back into this. And try to keep it as low as possible so that it doesn't get right here in the crease. Okay, and while that dries, I'm going to put some of it in the inner corner of my eye. And then I'm going to connect that to where we put it on the lid. Okay, so as you can see, it's kind of getting up here in the crease, and I don't want that. So you can take a Q-tip. I'm just going to take a little bit of this paper towel. I don't have any more Q-tips, of course. And I'm just going to rub that a little bit, kind of get it out of that area. So when you're using these, just make sure you kind of like sit like this and don't like completely have your eyes like open, so that they can kind of dry and not get all crusty in the crease, because that's not the look that I'm going for. So yeah. So I'm just going to do the same thing with my inner corner on this eye. Now for the lower lash line, I'm going to take some of this purple shade that we used earlier, and I'm going to pat that underneath. And then I'm going to grab the shade Embark from the Patrick Star palette. And this is just a darker kind of purple brown shade. And I want it a little bit darker under here. So I'm just going to put that closer to my lower lash line. And I'm going to blend all that out using this brown shade with my pencil brush. And then I'm going to go back in with this purple shade and touch up where we put it earlier in the outer crease. Now for my brow bone, I'm going to take a little bit of this Brulee shade and I'm going to pop it there. This look has a lot of shimmer going on, so using a matte highlight on the brow bone works a little bit better with this look instead of using a shimmery color. And now for blush, I'm going to be using Warm Soul. Love this blush. I literally use it for everything. It goes perfectly with every look. And I love putting a little bit on the bridge of my nose. I learned this from Amanda Insing. I love her so much. She's one of my favorite YouTubers. It kind of just looks like you got a little bit of sun, but it looks so natural and I love it. And I'm taking Costa Riche and I'm just going to put this on my tight line. And then I'm going to put on some mascara. And I'm always using this Lash Paradise, but I cannot find another mascara that I love as much as this one. So moving on to lips, we are almost done. I'm going to use Strip Down. I know y'all are probably so tired of seeing me use this lip liner, but it's another thing I can't stay away from. For lipstick, I'm going to be using Commando by Kylie Cosmetics, and this is just one of their velvet lipsticks. And then for highlighter, I'm going to be using Gilded Honey by Laura Geller. This is an oldie but a goodie. I've been using it a lot lately. I forgot how much I loved it. I die. You know what? It's Coachella. So we're just gonna go all in. Then for my nose, I'm just going to take this shader brush. I keep dropping things, you guys. I'm sorry. But anyways, I'm going to put a little bit of this on the bridge of my nose. And then I'm going to put a little bit on my pinky finger and put it on the front of my nose. Can we just have a moment of silence for this highlight? What? Okay. Laura, yeah. Okay, and the last thing we are going to do is spray some MAC Fix Plus. Alright you guys, so this is the finished look. I love the way it turned out and I hope you guys do too. I feel like I always see really extravagant and beautiful looks with like rhinestones and face paint and all that stuff, and I love that, don't get me wrong, but I feel like there are some people who would want something a little more toned down and more wearable, so that's what I created this look for. If you're going to Coachella, first of all, I'm so jealous, but I hope you have fun I'm sure it will be amazing. And if you've been trying to think of a makeup look, then I hope this inspired you a little bit. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.
Just like this. I know my loyalty, you waiting on it, but you've had it since the day you met it.